Hey everybody, Z-Man here, and today I have a 43-3 TDM gameplay on the map Hard Hat using the PP90 red dot sight, and I wanted to talk about how to do better at Modern Warfare 3. I did make a previous video of this, and I'm going to link in the description below and at the end of this video, so if you guys want to go check that out, you guys are sure to go check that out. So yeah, on to the topic. Basically, I've developed a philosophy on how I play Call of Duty now. It's this whole mindset that I get into when I go to play Call of Duty. It's this whole technique or whatever, and how I play the game. So I wanted to share with you guys. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but there's a couple ways to play. I think there's 3 main ways to play Call of Duty, and they're pretty good for the most part. I mean, I think the one that I use is the best because it truly makes you exceed. If you have the skill set, then it'll definitely make you succeed even more at this game. So the 3 techniques that people do: play in the past, play in the present, and play in the future. Now when I say play in the past, that means excuse me but when I say play in the play in the past, I mean that people will learn from what they've already done. So they'll go run out, they'll die, they'll look at the kill cam and say, maybe I shouldn't run there as often or during this certain time of the game if it's like search and destroy or something. And they'll learn from that and they won't do it again, or maybe they will and then they'll remember again. But people like that, they'll learn from the past, and that could be good. That is very helpful at times if you don't know a certain spot. Like if you all of a sudden have like a random nade happen and you watch a kill cam and they throw it from a certain point or bounces off a certain wall, then you might want to do that later on for yourself. And look at that epic like knife dodge right there, and I get the kill after that. But yeah, that's a pretty good, I think that's the second best way to play. Maybe it's probably the best for starters. If you're just starting out at Call of Duty, if this is your first one, it's probably the best way to play. The second one is present, and that's what I used to do, and I switched from that because I was a noob. I was a noob at World at War. That was my first Call of Duty, and I don't know why I fired at that guy as if I was gonna kill him at that range. But yeah, I was an extremely bad player. I had a .9 KD, which is pretty bad. I mean, well, it's not pretty bad. It was bad back then because I know a lot of people in World at War ran with the the MP40 and just hit fired with the Juggernaut and stuff. But yeah, I played pretty bad. I went on Modern Warfare 2, and the mindset that I had was the present one, and that would be, I'm gonna run out there and hope that they all have their back turned and I can pick up the kill. And I just play for now. I don't care. I don't want to learn how to play. I don't want to use techniques. And I think that wasn't the best thing. I mean, I got lucky on certain occasions, and it kind of reflects with my stats. I got, quite a bit of nukes running like that, and I was pretty lucky. But also, my KD was only like a 1.2. I improved, but I think that improvement was only because I got better with the controls, and I got better hand-eye coordination because I was kind of young, still developing. You know what I mean? But not that just sounded wrong, so just forget I said that and we'll go on from here. but yeah, that was the kind of mindset that I had, and that should be jumpable, that little spot. I don't know why it's not, but yeah, on to what I was talking about. So yeah, present, not the best, probably the worst thing you could possibly do, unless you're a casual gamer. It's probably the best for those, and you just play to have fun, nothing more, nothing less. And yeah, so I moved from that going into Black Ops, and look at the body fly and slam into that little portable building over there. When I didn't realize that during the game, but when I watched it back, I saw that body fly and I was cracking up. But yeah, I moved during Black Ops. I also switched from default, the default tactical thing. I switched from default to tactical button layout thing where it switches the knife and the crouch button. And that makes me drop shot a lot better. My voice is a little bit weird today. I don't know why, but yeah, I moved, and I turned into the future, tense, I guess. I don't know. It's like the future way of playing where you think ahead rather than just running out there. And this gun is actually a beast. After this game, I started using a lot more, and I think I got gold, but I prestiged after this. So. Whatever. Back to the thing. I went to the future setting, and I think that one is definitely the best if you have a good skill set, just because of the fact that when you go into a certain situation, you're taking that situation on, head on, but you're also thinking about the next situation and the next situation, the possible outcomes after that one. It could get a little bit overwhelming, but right here, look at this. I'm going to run over here. I'm going to either somewhat get a kill, and my first instinct after getting a kill, and right there, actually, if I were to run after that guy, the possibilities of me getting killed from someone coming through the tunnel is a lot higher than me actually running down and getting that kill. So that's the reason why, and I took the long way around, and I got some kills, and I still managed to stay alive. So I think that when you think ahead, and right here, I'm shooting this guy. I saw the guy run to the left, and I backed up. I didn't keep running after him because I knew that he was going to come after me. I'm not focusing on just killing the guy in front of me, but I'm also focusing on the surroundings and what's going to happen later on. And I think that is probably the best thing to do. And the game actually came to an end. A final note, your enemies will always think of what you're doing now. If you think of what you're going to do ahead of yourself, then they will never know what you're going to do because you won't know what you're going to do. If that made sense. I don't know. I just made that up on the spot. I hope that made sense. Peace.